Welcome back to another cold winter edition of the My 98.3 Monroe Bank and Trust Economic Update. WMIM, I'm Ryan Nutter, and sitting to my left, your right, President and CEO of Monroe Bank and Trust, Doug Chafin. Doug, good to see you.
Good to see you, Ryan.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm cold.
Yeah, spring cannot come soon enough.
Yeah, no kidding.
So what's happening on our economic front?
You know, what?
You said on my left, your right.
Oh, I switched it. Okay.
Okay.
Take two. See, Karen? You have some editing to do now. John caught it. All right, here we go. Austin, give me that. Welcome back to the March edition of the My 98.3 Monroe Bank and Trust Economic Update. For WMIM, I'm Ryan Nutter, and sitting next to me, President and CEO of Monroe Bank and Trust, Doug Chafin. Doug, good to see you.
Good to see you, Ryan.
How are things?
I'm cold.
Yeah?
And I'm tired of being cold.
Yeah, I think we all are at this point.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, hopefully you can give us some good news and some updates on what's happening with our economic front.
You know, the labor data for the nation and for the state of Michigan was just released at the end of last week. Local data will be out in a couple of weeks, but we're still running pretty much where we were the last couple of months. Unemployment rate for the nation is about 6.6%. For the state of Michigan, running at about 8.3%. Monroe County still running in that 7% range. So not a whole lot of change since the last time we talked.
And this is where you get to edit again, Karen. Sorry. How? You know what I've been thinking about all damn day? Is that comment you made last time about how smoothly we do this.
Yeah, no kidding.
I jinxed it, I'm sorry.
No, you didn't. Yeah, better that you corrected so we don't have it running all month saying my left and his right and your left and my right. All right, Austin.
Recount?
All right.
It's okay to laugh, bud.
Oh my God. 3.
Welcome to the March 2014 edition of the My 98.3 Monroe Bank and Trust Economic Update. For your hometown station, I'm Ryan Nutter, and joining me as always, President and CEO of Monroe Bank and Trust, Doug Chafin. Doug, good to see you.
Ryan, good to see you.
How are things?
I'm cold. I'm tired of being cold, but I think spring's just around the corner.
Yeah, we are just weeks away. So tell us, what's happening in the latest on the economic front?
Well, you know, the economic data, the employment data was just released at the end of last week. Nationally, we're still running about 6.6% unemployment rate. For the state of Michigan, we're in that 8.3% range that we have been for the last couple of months. Local data will be out in a couple of weeks, but we're still running around 7% unemployment for Monroe County, so not a lot of change.
How about the housing market?
Housing market has been steady, let's say. You know, if you go back to the mid-2000s, we had housing stocks inventory for Monroe County of about 1,500 homes, or maybe just slightly below that. We've been running at about 500 homes for the last year or so. So a significant lower housing stock than what we've had in the past. And that's been good for the builders market. You know, 2013 saw an uptick in building activity and new home starts. Still modest by comparison, but a little bit of an increase. It's been very slow during the winter months, as you might guess, but interest rates are still quite attractive. And so we expect things to pick up a bit after the spring thaw.
Well,
You know.
can only hope.
Yeah.
Spring is just weeks away. What's happening here at Monroe Bank and Trust?
Well, you know, this year, this is we're celebrating the 30th anniversary of Enlist. Enlist is, you know, our employee volunteer group, employees now linked in service together. And we're extremely proud of what they've done over the 30 years that they've been working in this community. Last year, we surpassed 180,000 of volunteer service hours from our Enlist volunteers. And we had a record year of over 9,000 hours of volunteer service last year. Over 300 employees are engaged with Enlist, and they each contribute, on average, over 30 hours a year in volunteer service. Some over 100 hours. Some have hit over 1,000 hours in their lifetime. So, very dedicated group of people. And we're pretty proud of them.
We've seen them at many of our events too, and what's great too is that they have such a great attitude, you know, volunteering and getting out into the community and getting to know, you know, more of their fellow neighbors.
You know, I think most people that get involved with Enlist do so just because they're interested in seeing what it's all about, might volunteer an hour or two. Once they learn that, gosh, it's a great way of spending time with people, you know, I respect from work, getting to know them better, They get to meet other people in the community. They have fun while they're doing it. It really catches on, and they get it in their blood, and they don't let go. We have several retirees who come back every year and volunteer. So it's fun, and it's fun to celebrate their 30th anniversary.
Well, congratulations and thanks for the continued service here in Southeast Michigan.
You bet. Thank you, Ryan.
Good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Doug Chafin, President and CEO right here of Monroe Bank and Trust. You can get more about the Economic Update by going to their website, MBANDT.com. For Doug, I'm Ryan. Stay tuned for the next edition of the My 98.3 Monroe Bank and Trust Economic Update.